I hope you and everybody on campus are well. How are you, sir?
I'm well, James. I'm happy. I'm sad that homecoming ended. I wish we could have had like another day or two of that, but other than that, it's all good.
Awesome. Yeah, it's one of the best homecomings out there. I really enjoy it whenever I'm there. Talk a little bit about your defense. You guys actually shut Morgan out all the way until that fourth quarter, until that touchdown by Collins. But talk a little bit about the defensive effort of the Eagles.
Yes, it starts up front, obviously, with stopping the run. And I thought we did a really good job of shutting the run down in the first quarter. Then they had a couple explosives after that. But it was, I told you got some of the guys back, and I thought Ja'Kai Bavar played a heck of a game, being very physical out there, our middle linebacker. Of course, Jaden Taylor played a solid game, and then it was really, really good to see Thomas Johnson, our defensive end, come back. So he'd been down all season, and we finally got him back. So, excuse me, he had, I think, 3 sacks this past weekend. So if we can get him in a little bit better game shape, hopefully we can get a little bit more out of him. But the defense had an outstanding performance, and that was one area of our football team that I thought has improved tremendously over the week. Early on, we struggled with the run game, and we tightened that up quite a bit. So still have some things we still got to correct and improve on, but it's just good to see us improving.
Coach, Thursday night, Halloween, the Meac, college football, all the bells and whistles. You go into Orangeburg. Some teams like going on the road because they can focus. Us against the world mentality. There's less distractions. But talk a little bit about obviously the routine has been altered, but just going into an environment like that, and it's going to be it makes for a beautiful game.
I don't like the us against the world mentality. I'd much rather be in Durham with Eagle Nation here, man. So I need Eagle fans to come show up and keep some of these Bulldogs off of us. But our routine really doesn't change too much. We stay in a hotel every Friday night, whether it's a home game or a road game. Obviously the game was pushed up 2 days, Thursday night. These guys, we have a plan for everything we do. So the guys don't have a problem with adjusting. They're young. Whenever we tell them to be there, they're going to be. So they're just excited about having an opportunity to play football. But, it's a tough place to play. I don't think we've won down in Orangeburg since 2018. And, they've got some tough place to play, man. It really is. And they've got a great following, and they usually pack out their stadium.
Coach, in closing, when you look at the Bulldogs, what are you seeing from that team? Without giving out too much, what are you seeing so far from that ball club?
Same thing y'all see. They got 4 receivers that can fly. They got a very good quarterback. Their defensive front is very twitchy and athletic. They do a good job of getting pressure on the quarterbacks. I think they have about 22 sacks for the season. Like I said, the two defensive ends cause people problems. So it's kind of like looking in the mirror, especially on the offensive side of the ball with their skill players. And I think that we have some really good receivers. And we got some guys that can run. I always talk about our firepower, but, it's like looking in the mirror. They got some guys on the perimeter that can make plays as well. So we've got to do a great job of keeping those guys in front of us and trying to eliminate explosive plays.
All right, Coach, have a great week, and we look forward to talking with you next week.
Yeah, thank you, James.